Hello everybody and welcome back to Cade Plays Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Today, we need to make our way to our friend, the dear Inquisitor's research laboratory, after having hijacked a ride on an Imperial Guard gunship. So I got a Stalker, a Melt-A-Gun, a Bolter. I kind of miss my last cannon. I do want the Power Axe, though, because the Power Axe is dope. The Vengeance Launcher, I'm not a fan of, but Bolter, Melta, and Stalker, that's a solid setup. So that's what we're going to go with. Now, which direction are we going, and where are we going to be ambushed from next? So, you know I'll always be waiting for that orc ambush. There's one of them. Get it. Stuck him. There we go now. You want some too, buddy? Alright, so I missed. So what? Blow! Gotcha. You next. Like, you have to arc the shot a little bit, but not as much as you think. Plasma pistol, pretty efficient death-dealing tool right there. 3 shots in an orc's face should be generally enough to deal with the situation. Overheated it. Ow. Oh, stuck him that time. Absolutely dead on shot. That was perfection. Power Axe. Oh, you love to see chunks of orc go flying. Where you going, bud? Where you going, bud? That one. Oh, yo. Brody got crazy dodges. Alright, this is starting to become Stalker territory. Woo! Yeah, there you go. That's the ticket. That's the business. That's how you give it to them. That's how you serve it up to them. Hot and ready. Like Little Caesars. Except way funnier. Although I will say, Little Caesars can be pretty hilarious. If you've ever had like a comedic experience in the Little Caesars, I definitely have. I remember there was a time I went into Little Caesars and I was waiting for them to make a pizza, and they had a chalkboard. Whoa, okay, wasn't expecting that bridge to just detonate like that, but alright. No, they had a chalkboard in the little waiting area, and somebody had drawn on it who had been in there before me, and it was just it was you know the you know that famous painting, the Scream or whatever it was, you know, the tortured face, just like like that. Someone had drawn like a really good version of that in chalk. And and written underneath it where it was just the phrase, "He screams for you to consume." I just like the idea that this like weird like cosmic horror adjacent face was just screaming in like the perpetuity of torture, waiting for me to release him from his misery by eating the pizza. I just found this to be such a poignantly bizarre experience. There really do just be some odd folks out in this world. 2 shots from a Stalker and he didn't die? How about 3? How about 3, though? Alright, right in the dome piece. Don't you do it. Stop shooting rockets. I'm gonna empty this Stalker bolter for sure. Oh yeah, no, you definitely gonna get it. That's it's on site. It's on site. And you know what? Bad news. I can see you. Don't. Wow, 4 rounds from the Stalker bolter is wild. Alright, regular bolter time? Confirmed. Get off my bro. Get off my mans. That's my mans. They all just getting very aggressive with my mans. Alright. Fixed them up. Fixed them up real good. You know what? You, sir? You want to fight at range? I don't. And I need a little bit of HP. Appreciate you providing that. Wow, I lobbed the hell out of that grenade. That was a hell of an alley-oop grenade shot. Oh, wow. Wow, the damage incoming. Senor Inquisitor. Feel like you're not quite pulling your weight round here. Gonna say, where the hell's Leandros? Get up here, bud. Ow. Leandros, you slacking in your duties. Your behavior does not honor the Emperor. Gotcha, sir. Oh, right in the foot. Oh, did you tear his head in half? Oh, now that's a little unnecessary. Or at least that's what I would say if I was a heretic. But I ain't. Dedicated son of the Emperor right here. More ammo for my bolter. Now we're finally on the other side of the bridge. All that just to get around to the other side of the bridge is kind of wild. You want some too? Because you can have some too. Yeah. Did I decapitate him? Yep, I think I did. Beautiful. Artistry in the realm of death dealing. That's what we strive for. We strive for the elegance in murder. Or, well, I mean, there's sort of elegance in the purity of the expression of overwhelming strength. Or so I choose to believe. And I'm pretty sure the Codex Astartes would agree with
Inquisitor,
me.
can we get around the bulk of these orcs?
Yes, perhaps. My research produces a minimal waste, so the facility's sluiceways should be accessible.
Lead the way.
Yeah, as in lead the way. As in, you go first, Mr. Inquisitor, sir. Alright, fine, I'll lead the goddamn way. Tell somebody to lead the way and I still end up being the one doing it. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Las cannon? Yeah, I'll swap the Stalker Bolter for a las cannon. Are you crazy? I love a las cannon. That implies we're going to be doing a little bit of sniping. I like how it lights up the little skull every time it knows that there's definitely a valid shot. Just, it detects heretical meat and notifies me with a little skull. Oh, now that was a three-pointer. You gonna do what about it? You gonna get nailed with a melta-gun? That's exactly what I thought you were gonna say, sir. Jaws. Not the movie with the shark, though. Stuck him in the face. Oh, you don't want a big blob of superheated detonating plasma attached to your face. I'm pretty sure that'll make your insurance premium go up. Yeah, fellas, if you'll just take care of that for me right quick, I'm gonna rock up here and convince this guy to cease his rocketing behaviors. Leon, just get out the damn way. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh yeah, look at this battlefield. That is what a Marine loves to see. A welcoming battlefield. An opportunity for glory. In the defense of the Emperor and the Imperium of Man. as they seem to consistently pronounce it in this universe, which to no end of my own amusement. The Imperium of Man has stood for millennia. Like that dude from the intro. Why he do that though? How did you get stuck with that shot and you ain't died? Oh, speaking of dying, you're getting hammered by like a billion rockets. Alright, this is Meltagun territory. Blow. 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 Ah, damn it.
Never forget.
I should have waited for my shields to recharge. That's my bad. But you know what? Space Marines never die. They just go back to a checkpoint
Inquisitor.
earlier.
Can we get around the bulk of these orcs?
Be right back. Alright, here we go again. Same thing, but more gooder. Gotta watch out for those salvos of rockets that are coming in. Chop through the close range threats with the Meltagun. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, he's a big boy. He struck me. He struck me. I need to strategically reposition. Please bear with me while I do so. There we go. That's what we want to see. You definitely, I'm going to have to mash against you. Right in the middle of the face. Oh, and then just rip it out and let it cleave his dome in two. In twain, one may say. Alright, you are all problems. Every last one of you with the rockets just needs to cut it out. I got a las cannon and a lack of patience. Alright, left path or right path? I feel like the right path is the right path. Oh, hey, little buddy. Power axe? Anybody? Anybody want to... You have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, a power axe? Don't throw grenades at me, dude. Very rude behavior. Always got time to spare to plasma pistol somebody out of existence.
In the initial attack, I may need your help to activate the psychic scourge.
How large is the weapon?
The firing mechanism is at my research lab, but the energy pulse itself travels along conduits from the lab to the orbital spire.
Man, sure would suck if something like that were to open some kind of rift to the warp. And then us get assaulted by the hateful forces of chaos. I'm just saying, something like that would really suck. That would be really, really awful. That would be about the worst thing that could happen. I definitely would not want to see that happen.
We will proceed through that door.
We will proceed through that door. You tell not one lie. Even though this looks a bit like a combat arena. Thunderhammer. Thunderhammer.
Time to override the lock, Captain.
Can't
Understood.
use my last cannon. But I can use my bolter. I can one-hand my bolter. And then use a thunderhammer. That's honestly, that's pretty tight. Oh, hey, look. Turns out it was a combat arena. Thunderhammer, though. You gonna get smushed. Your friends all gonna get smushed. Oh, 'tis indeed hammer time. Hucker up, boys. It's hammer time. Anybody gets that reference, I'll be very impressed. Why won't you die? Ooh, I think I hurted him in the tummy. I think his little tummy hurt it. every orc. Get the hell away from me! Get the hell away from me! They going ham! They're going ham! I'm definitely gonna die!
Never forget.
Wow!
Never forgive.
That little swarm of dudes like all berserked at the same time. What the hell? Alright, we ain't making that mistake again. Alright, eat this grenade! Yeah, that's more like what I'm talking about. That's more like what that's the performance I'm expecting to see from a veteran of the Astartes. Yeah, that's more like the blood and chunks we expect to be leaving behind. Inquisitor, please open the door. Grenade. Second grenade. I don't think your little shields are gonna stop a Thunderhammer, guys. I hate to be the one to tell you this. There we are. Another grenade. Beautiful placement. And then a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, your little shield did protect you for a change. Didn't protect you though, did it? Yeah. Oh, big boy. Big boy. Okay. Sir, do you have a moment to speak about our Lord and Savior, the God Emperor of mankind? They never say yes. Then, I'm afraid that's a little bit of heresy right there. Pop a little grenade out under the door. Hello, Indiana Jones. Type shit. Alright, bolter's loaded and good to go. Swap back for our plasma pistol for a moment. Leandros, you good, my guy? You know what? Don't care. Alright.
Round to space transporter.
It is. With a few modifications, it also makes an ideal firing tower. The energy pulse should not damage the spire.
You do not sound confident.
Okay.
Improvisation and experimentation go hand in hand.
So they tell me. Now, I could go back to Power Axe, or I could go back to Chainsword. And you know what? Thunderhammer's fun, but I'm going to go back to Chainsword. Because it's a classic, for a start. And it also does give me access to my my Last Cannon and my Melta Gun, which are very, very powerful tools. Right. See no orcs. I don't hear no orcs. But don't mean there are no orcs now, does it? Boom. Yeah, there we go. Let's farm you for a little bit of health. Give me that. Yeah. That's the good sauce. That's the... Squigs! Squigs! I see another squig in the distance. Got him. Grenade! Oh! Oh, that one was close. That one was a little closer than I like. Yeah, you need to back it up there. You need to back it up there, lads, fellas, boys. Yeah, okay, convincing argument, well made, I feel like. Has he fired that bolt pistol one time? I swear to God, dog. Just I just get this overwhelming feeling like he's not pulling his weight. Where are we going? Going this way. Watch out for squigs. That was a lovely little quick shot. Just seen him around the corner, popped out like a bow. Hit him with that plasma. They love plasma. Can't get enough of it. Always telling me how they want to eat more, even though they've eaten as much as they could possibly eat. Squigs! Shoot the squigs while they're in the group. It's free grenades right there. Dude, Sedona's going dumb with it. Squig! I like how I'm literally just saying, like, hey, it's really important you watch out for squigs. And then some squigs turned up. I hate those little bastards. Yeah, there you go. That's my big sniper right there. That's big Sidonus right there. Tell him some, bud. Is that more squigs I hear? What is that I'm hearing? Oh, some more of you fellers. Some more of you delightful problems. Yo, stop it. Get some help. No Michael Jordan. I need an orc whose spine I can snap in half. Maybe choke slam onto the floor, stomp on his face, and detonate his neck melon. Because I need a little bit of health. So, if, one of you little goobers would like to just run up, you know, ideally isolated from the rest of your crew, that'd be super swell. No! I got trapped on a rock! I got trapped on a rock! I got trapped on a rock! Please, shields. Shields, please. Alright, shields restoring. And the last be cannoning. Stop dancing around everywhere. That is what a last cannon is for. I am, however, very, very beat up right now. I definitely need to address that. So if an orc would like to come and be my friend, yeah, friend. Friend, that's what I mean, friend. If an orc would like to come and be my friend. Damn it, I collected the audio log, but I didn't listen to it. I don't care that much. That is, we are not here for audio logs. That is not why we came to Graya. So we going this way? Correct. Hi, little fellas. Wow, they're so weak I can't even get health from them. I just slap them and they explode. That's good. That's good. That's what you want.
Sub-basements.
And here is our entrance.
Here is our entrance indeed. I assume you're lying a lot of the time, but you're not lying this time. I mean, who would say that? That would be heresy. I'm sure he's completely on the level, totally on the up and up. And there's nothing weird about his magic psychic super weapon. It definitely won't go wrong. We are not going to end up to our absolute knee pads in chaos.
What can we expect inside, Inquisitor?
Oh yes, just a few defenses.
What comprises a few, Inquisitor?
Servo turrets, mostly.
Set to eliminate orcs?
Set to eliminate anything with the misfortune to move within their range.
Goody, that would include us, wouldn't it? Magnificent. Nothing to be gained here. Big old door. Big old button. And very pipey in here. Servo turret? A servo turret? Kinda looks like one. Concerning. Alright, nothing over here we need to grab. How do they like plasma pistols? Oh boy, that's all auto gun. Lads, if you want to fire at it as well, you know, feel free. maybe this is a last cannon job. I don't even know where I'm aiming my last cannon right now. Oh, I gotta wait for my shields to restore. Last cannon seems to do the job. Last cannon will do most jobs. When something needs to get shot up, quite frequently one will find a last cannon will be more than sufficient for the task. Oh, and is this Chimera? One of the Imperial Guard troop transport tanks, I think. Not too up on the exact models of tanks of the Imperial Guard. I should be though. I should study up. That'd be a good thing to do as a bro of the Imperial Guard. I'm good. All right, last cannon, do your magic. Oh yeah, no, that's a single last cannon shot. Perfection. There it is.
No way to move quickly with these guns everywhere. We need to shut them all down.
I mean, we're just gonna have to be methodical and detailed. Or access central security and shut them all down remotely. This is also smart. Who said a Space Marine is just a meathead? Space Marines could be smart.
Lockdown in effect.
Alright, I've spotted one. This guy right here. Now, I don't know if a shot from this angle is going to do the trick. Doesn't look like it. Wasted a last cannon shot. Feels bad. Feels bad. Gonna die. Gonna die. Gonna die. Gonna... Wow. How many turrets in every single direction when I have absolutely no health and they tear through my shields? What is that about?
Lockdown in effect.
Like, I could see that turret over there. I couldn't shoot him. I want to be back here now that they're active. Now that they're at, like, can I only destroy them when they're active? Where's this little guy coming from? Is that you right there? Alright, deleted one. Yeah, there you are, feller. There you are, feller. So I gotta kind of like activate him in order, so I can blow him up in like a good little sequence. I was gonna say, pop out. All right, so there's another one over here. Blow. Any more? Because I've only got one last cannon shot left. Really, there are? You? Stop. Man, with their little servo skulls on the front of their little turret thingies. I hate it. The melted gun's gonna do us absolutely no good. Where? Why? Why'd it close? There was a thing in there. I could have gone in there. Okay, so our bolt gun does tear him up pretty easily too. About half a magazine from a bolt gun does it. Duly noted. Last cannon's funnier though. Last cannon's just like bow, bow. And you know, I'm kind of just I'm about that life. I'm about that last cannon existence. Alright, nothing to be done about the doors in here for, at least for right now. I don't know if we're going to come back through here later. But we have wiped out all of the turrets, so we should be in pretty good shape. Grab some more gun munition. More last cannon shots. Feels good, feels good.
Authorization.
Hey look, some explodatives. And they do explode. Oh look, this little guy's on a train track. What's up, Thomas the Dank Engine? You gonna get exploded. How you feel about it? Good? Feel good? This is what you want? That's what I thought. Fixed him. Fixed him. He was broken, but I fixed him. He seemed to think that I, a loyal servant of the Empire, was somehow some form of thing to be shot and killed.
The orcs have thrown my duties into chaos. I only get distress calls now. The Xenos are here. The Hablock's on fire. And today, Transmechanic Alaric insisted I contact every single planetary defense outpost. 100 stations. He just didn't want to do it himself. None of the stations picked up. When I told him that, Alaric rushed off. No acknowledgement, no thanks. I suppose even an orc invasion can't change some people.
Managers, am I right? Oh god, what are you, bruh? Inquisitor, what are you doing in this lab, dude? Oh yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. That's a problem. Get blowed up. Get blowed up.
The logic engine thinks we are escaped Xenos specimens. There is a control panel in the side room. Get me there, and I can shut it down.
Very good. What were you doing in here, bro? You nasty. Yeah, nah, you ain't, nah. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ow. Sometimes you do. Yeah, take him out. Attaboy, Leandros. Dump the magazine. Gotta watch out taking too much damage to my health, though. It do be concerning me sometimes. Alright, get in there and shut this crap down, Inquisitor. I knew there was gonna be one in here. I was ready for it. I was just, I'm gonna open that door. There's gonna be a whole turret just chilling right there.
The exit will open shortly, Captain.
Lovely.
However, I'm afraid the servo turrets beyond this room remain primed.
So what good was it? What good was it then? You shut down the servo turrets in the room that I already destroyed all the servo turrets in. You didn't actually achieve anything. Inquisitor. Star wonder if bro really is even an Inquisitor. I think he may be lying to me. I think he might be an imposter. Perhaps even...
Specimens needed for my research.
Specimens, cages, operating theaters. This place reeks of Xenos filth.
That is the business of the Inquisition, Ultramarines.
You know what? That can remain the Inquisition's business. I'm with Sidonis, bruh. Stinks like Xenos in here. Alright, watch the ceilings for turrets. Watch the ceilings for turrets. Don't get surprised by no turrets. Ooh, but that is what I want to see, though. What is contained here within? Show me my secrets.
Ultramarines chapter. Granting access.
A Kraken pattern bolter. Heavy damage to armor and can pierce cover. Permanently replaces your standard bolter. Oh, we go cook now. We're gonna cook now. What?
The firing core is still active. Excellent.
Does it discharge through the whole facility?
No, not precisely. The core actually raises to the rooftop of the facility. That is where the rest of the firing array is located.
Huh. Well, then I suppose we'd better make our way to the roof then, hadn't we? And I'm going to take my new Kraken bolter and head that way in the next episode. This was fun, man. I died a good couple of times there, too. This game can be surprisingly hard. It does a good job of, like, making you feel tough as a Space Marine, but also, like, sometimes it'll remind you that, like, even a Space Marine can get overwhelmed, you know? So, great game so far. I'm having a great time. If you're a new viewer and you made it all the way to the end of this episode, clearly you like something you see, and if that's the case, leave me a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more of this and the other content that I bring you on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and spending your time with me. You fill my heart with the warm, fuzzy feelings, and I love you. Other than that, there is nothing left for me to say except, I have been Cade. This has been Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.